Thank you. SARC of ICA has been conducting many programs through its association named SICASA as well as Students Committee. We had a seminar on motivational skills last week. In this series, we have counseling programs. This is one of the counseling program to address you, the students, how to face the CA examination. Our CA GP Kasturirangan sir, eminent faculty member, has readily agreed to come and address you. He has been addressing you in the account section, accounts classes. Now he will give you tips on how to face CA examinations. I now request our chairman, CA Adusumalli Venkateswara Garu, to kindly welcome the students and address. Thank you.
Happy Independence Day. Good morning to all of you. Your faculty, fellow member, CA, dear Kasturirangan, my dear students. Good morning all of you. First of all, let me congratulate your parents and yourself for choosing this child dependency course. I am sure that you have chosen a good course. How many are from rural area? Few, no problem. Okay, because don't worry, I am also from rural area. Because why I am asking, generally a person who comes from rural area have some language problem. Language is not a barrier for anything. Now you are seeing a rural person from agricultural family as a chairman of SARC within 6 years. Because I have been elected from 1360, 1690, this is the third year and 6th year I became chairman. Okay, you need to work hard. Now, having chosen a child dependency course, how many are studying study material? Please raise your hands. Whoever is not studying, you will pay for that, I am telling you. Why? Because you need to study material. Moreover, how many are covering all the chapters? Friends, if you don't raise, and now every mistake will take you 6 months. I am telling you, why the percentage is coming less, that is only your fault, not institute fault. For your information, institute is giving every time moderation, for your information. It is not at all restricting pass percentage. Okay. Please note that every time institute is giving moderation marks in some subjects. That will come to know after writing exam. You are supposed to jot down, you are supposed to note down your expected marks. Once the result comes, you are supposed to see. You have to judge the variance. Then you should go to your teacher. And first of all, after getting results, you have to apply. Second day, you will get one window where you can apply for your paper. By paying, if you pay 500 rupees, you will get your paper. If you pay 100 rupees, it will only retotaling will be done. So I suggest you to go for pay each subject 500, get your paper, and after getting that, you go to your teacher and you evaluate. Because my daughter joined CA course. And she was almost all every time in top grade. She is actually CBSE student. The moment she wrote CPT, she said, I don't want to go for coaching. Why should I pay 35,000? I don't want to pay single entry to any institution. Then she wrote, she passed. Then she appeared for CA inter-examination. She was very confident. After result comes, she was upset. Then I said, what I have done, I have applied for all papers. I got all papers. I took her to her teacher, who was also my guru. So he explained the reasons why she couldn't get. He evaluated. Next time she passed. See why I am telling this course, what you have chosen a course, you have chosen a course of financial doctor. When our normal doctor, if he does any wrong, we lose our life, isn't it? We lose our life. It is not simple mistake, sometimes we lose our life. Okay, so even as a financial doctor, tomorrow once you qualify, if you do mistake, your client will collapse financially. You need to learn each subject with passion, with dedication. Otherwise, if you don't know the subject, if you don't learn the subject, don't study for study's sake. I am telling you, each subject is designed for practical, definitely it will be useful in your practical life. So you need to study first of all, before even joining any coaching center, any classes, first of all, you need to study 2 or 3 times study material. Okay, then you evaluate how the teacher is telling. See, you after going through that, then you will read all previous question papers. Then you need to tell before coming to coaching center. You need to try to answer. Once you come for coaching, you need to evaluate. This system should be there because you have chosen a professional course. Today, people are saying you need to stringent your examination system, because by getting 2-3 scams, people say that total chartered accountants are bad. That is not so. Okay, so first of all, having chosen a CA course, kindly go through your study material. Then you should not leave a single chapter. If you opt, then you are losing 6 months. Be careful. Okay. Second, you should be in touch with the revised study material. You need to check, because today every study material is available on website, and you have live classes. Good, even ICA is providing good even information through website. Everything, even you can, by touching ICSA.org, you will get lot of information. You need to use technology for that, not for texting, SMS and chit-chatting unnecessarily waste. It will not give much. Okay, don't waste your time only in WhatsApp and email and all these things, because now as a student you need to spend your time on your primary subject, that is your studies. And whenever there is a revision in study material, kindly go through that particularly 2-3 pages at least 10 times. I am sure that in the next examination will come at least 10 to 20 marks. That is my practical experience. Because the persons who doesn't go through the revised study material, they will feel in the examinations that it is out of syllabus, which is not. You are only out of syllabus because you are not in touch with the institute. That shows. Because these are the tips you should study. First of all, don't take any options. You need to cover all the study materials. Then as and when the teacher tells, you should be updated your knowledge. Every day you need to, whenever you are going for coaching, you need to study once again. Once you read, once you study properly, I am sure that you will become chartered accountants without any. I don't say that next attempt. Definitely you will pass. You need to, again, in the same time, when you are doing your articleship, please note, Institute has designed a good course. Orientation is a good. You will know how to office and all. You know a lot of things. Even ITT, GMCS, this is not at all available in other countries also. When I have been to Nepal, I met Minister of Charities of Nepal, the then Vice President. He says, we don't have all these things. No. When the students join for these courses, they say initially they say it is waste. After that they say, we want some more courses. Everything is designed properly and in a befitting manner. Okay, kindly utilize them, particularly when you are doing articleship. you will find a lot of actually work. No, last year what was ID filing? This year process is totally changed. Every year there is updation. So you should not think after completion of 1 year I learnt everything. It is not so. 3 years is designed properly, and there you need to balance your office and studies. You need to concentrate on office, you need to concentrate on studies. You need to balance. Once you learn all these things, definitely you will be a successful chartered accountant. You will be completing your chartered accounts within the time frame. No matter if you take some more time, don't worry. Your experience definitely will pay you. Definitely it will pay you. Don't worry. And we having chosen this course, definitely you will become chartered accountants. I wish you all the best. And first, don't forget your parents, because you are here because of your parents. Because I heard after some time, people will tell, no, that was happened this way. See, whatever is there, they are our parents. You need to take care of our, it is our primary responsibility. Of both, even your spouse also, their parents also. Girls, they have to take care of their husband's parents, and boys, they should take care of their wife parents. Both should be given equal importance. And I wish you all the best, and kindly concentrate and complete your chartered accountancy. Wish you all the best. Happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I have a great pleasure in welcoming our speaker, CAGP Kasturi Rangan, and requesting our chairman to adorn a shawl to our speaker. Thank you, sir. I have again a pleasure to introduce the faculty member, the speaker today, CAGP Kasturi Rangan, a graduate, BSc graduate in mathematics with a distinction from the new college. He was first in the college, 99%, 694 out of 700 marks. He is a fellow member of the institute, passed final in November 1995, and the subjects interested to him are advanced accounts, accounting, financial reporting, auditing, direct tax laws. He has been faculty member here for the last 2 decades, and also faculty member of various branches of ICAI. He has presented papers in various forums to the SICASA and SARC programs. He has also addressed motivational seminars, presented papers on business profession and capital gains. He has been helping us in conducting many quiz programs in these 2 decades. The Board of Studies conducts quiz program. He has been a quiz master here. A speaker at NASAN, Training Center for Central Exercise Officers, speaker at Accounts Training Program for TN VAT Officers conducted by SARC, speaker at Training Program for TN Government Officers on Budgetary Control. With these few words, I thank CAGP Kasturi Rangan sir for having accepted our invitation to address the students. Now the floor is to the speaker. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, dear friends. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you, and my heartiest greetings on this 72nd Independence Day. CA exams are no different from our struggle for independence. Am I right?
Yes.
Just try to be interactive, okay? Though I may be speaking to you from the dais, I am your normal teacher only. You can be free, casual. You have all seen me in the classroom. Same. Feel free, relax. The subject which we are going to discuss is how to face CA exam. Subject itself is tough, but at least you relax. Okay, so please relax first. Relax yourself. Relaxna theriyumla. ரொம்ப ஸ்டிஃபாக இருக்காதீங்க. Don't be rigid. Relax. How to face CA exam? You have to face CA exam with full confidence. That's all. What is there? Because there is nothing else that makes you successful other than the confidence that you have in you. That is more important. Self-confidence is very, very important. Because the time you join the course, there may be a lot of negative information about this course. People will ask you, are you going to join CA? Romba tough pa, custom. If it was so difficult, then how there are around 280,000 chartered accountants in India? I am proud to be one among the 280,000. Sir is also one among the 280,000, but he has reached a better position as chairman and all. But we have been serving the student community. So if it was difficult, then how do you think I would have become a chartered accountant? Then how come there are so many chartered accountants in this country? The only thing that differentiates those who are successful and failure is the confidence that they have in themselves. Faith. We have faith in so many religions and different things. We have faith. But first thing, you should have faith in yourself. In your ability, you should have the faith. That is more important. Ravichandran sir was telling that I came from BSc Mathematics. You can understand. After BSc Mathematics, joining CA itself is not an easy joke. Because the subjects are totally different. Because what I would have studied, mathematics, physics, computer programming, statistics, these were the subjects I happened to study. Even in school I had studied group 1, that is all science subjects. No hint of any information about any subject that we study in our course. Accounting, commerce, nothing. But still I had the guts to join this course. Only thing I told myself was, sorry, if you have faith in yourself, definitely you can succeed. There is absolutely no doubt about that. It's not arrogance. There is a very thin line between having complete confidence in you and being arrogant about yourself. You should not say, no, I will easily pass, not like that. But you can say that I have the ability to clear this course, that I will really work for this. I have the confidence in myself. I have faith in myself. That is more important. So what is more important? Not only to face the CA exam, but also be successful is that confidence that you have in yourself. So note down, first is C, confidence. If you have a note, you can note down. Otherwise, better note in your mind. That is more important. Because all these notes will vanish one day. But what you note in your mind, that is going to last forever. At least till the time you pass CA. That is more important. First is C, confidence. Okay. Next is something called conviction. Have you heard about this word, conviction? கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? என்ன, what is the meaning of conviction? Come on, yeah, it's morning 7:45. Conviction na enna? What is the meaning of conviction? Belief in yourself. First have faith, then belief. That's very, very important. Self-belief. Self-confidence, self-belief. That conviction. Because when I was studying CA, okay, I also took some time. I could not complete within 3 years. I took around 5 years to complete the course. The reasons are obvious. What are the reasons? First you join the course, then you start knowing about the course. That is the biggest problem. Okay. Before you join the course, you should have learned about this course. That is more important. But that is not happening actually. What is happening? Somebody says if you become CA, you will get lot of money. You can become CFO in a company, director in a company. You can earn lot of money. You can buy big house, cars like that. Then immediately we go into that course. Then after joining the course only we find out that இவ்வளோ டஃப்பாக இருக்குமா, பணம் கிடைக்கும் சொன்னாங்க, முடிச்சாதான் கிடைக்கும். Only when you become a chartered accountant, நீ நினைக்கிறதெல்லாம் கிடைக்கும். இல்லைனா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? Nothing. Is it not? So, you have already joined the course. At least know about the course. That is more important. You understand that? But when I was doing CA, there was no doubt that I will become a chartered accountant. That is what I call conviction. You understand? The belief in yourself, self-belief. People used to ask me, என்னப்பா இன்னும் முடிக்கலையா? முடிச்சிருவேன் சார். எப்போ? அதான் தெரியல. எப்போ முடிப்போன்னு தெரியல. But definitely one day. I never had a doubt. There is no doubt whether I would become a chartered accountant. There was the only doubt when I will become a chartered accountant. So it was either today or tomorrow or 6 months later. Someday we are going to become chartered accountants. No doubt about that. But what will drive you to become CAs is the belief that you have in yourself. That is more important. It's called conviction. So second C is conviction. First is confidence. Okay. Next, concentration. More important. Concentration. In order to give this lecture, I have to focus on what you people are willing to learn from you. That is more important. I cannot have any other thoughts coming into my mind. Is it not? I should completely focus on what is the position as of now. If I get diverted, then my speech gets diverted and it is not focused. The purpose will get defeated. Correct? No. You have a purpose. You have an objective. That is why you have joined this course. Of course, the purpose is to make lot of money. No doubt about that. Right? But how to get that? You should have complete concentration when you are pursuing this course. Concentration does not mean doing this only. I am telling you that don't get diverted too often. Our chairman was telling you that you can use the technology for learning purpose, not for other purpose. Of course, cell phones and other gadgets are meant for communication, not for conversation. Correct? No? Because I know that most of you may be spending a lot of time on the electronic gadgets. You can spend some time on that to also help you to clear this course. That is more important. So don't get diverted too much. I know that at this young age you will have a lot of avenues for diversion. No doubt about that. Correct? No? Because a lot of information is available. A lot of avenues are available to get diverted. But once you have decided to pursue this course, ensure that diversions are minimized. You can't eliminate it. That's not possible. So, complete concentration on this course is very, very important. So, that is the third C you have to remember. Confidence, conviction, concentration. Okay, 3 important words you remember. These are all the traits which you should have. You may have got it as an inborn quality, but even if it is not inborn, you can always develop that. It's not a problem. Because when I was a student, I was not that confident in schools and all. I used to get good marks, but the confidence was lacking. I was not able to come topper. I had the ability, but not a belief to become a topper. But when I joined BSc Mathematics, there was an instance. One of my professors had introduced a student who got 500s in 5 subjects in the third year of BSc Mathematics. Then he challenged in the classroom, is there anybody like this in this class? I was in my first year of BSc Mathematics. So I thought, why can't we try? So therefore I made all efforts and I scored 600s out of 7 subjects. In one subject I got 94, but actually my aim was to get 100 in that paper also, but could not. But one funny thing happened, I was trying to apply for revaluation for that 94. You would have been happy had you got 94, right? I was expecting 100 out of 100. I just wanted to get 100 in that paper also, but I got 94 only. I thought, let me apply for revaluation. எப்படி இருக்கும்? For others எப்படி இருக்கும்? How others will feel. So one of my friends came and said, அதெல்லாம் மொத்தமே 94 தான் வாங்கியிருக்கேன். In all the subjects put together, we scored only 94. Of course, now he is in Dubai, that my friend. Okay. Then he said, revaluation apply பண்ணக்கூடாது புரியுதா? நான் அடிச்சிருவேன். Like that he was telling me. Anyway, I also thought, what is the point? Because I was anyway decided to go for CA course. It hardly matters, right? It hardly matters whether you are BSc, BCom, plus 2, you got 90%, 80%. Is it going to matter? Your past performance may be an indicator for future performance, but that is not going to help you. Correct? No. Because I know of people who have been miserable failures in school and colleges but have become chartered accountants within 3 years. I also know of people who have been university gold medalist and took around 10 years to become chartered accountant. So therefore your past performance is not in any way going to help you, right? Once you have joined this course, even if you are not confident earlier, even if there was no self-belief earlier, even if you have got diverted earlier, it's not a problem. CA exams are one of the difficult exams in the country. Any doubt? Anybody would say CA romba easy sir, easy ah mudichidalam. Come on, yeah, anybody? You can raise your hand if you feel CA is easy. Easy-ah? Easy-ah kashtamah? It is neither easy nor difficult. It depends on you only. The same exam, when 80% is not able to clear, one guy has got 687 marks out of 800. All India rank holder. Is it easy or difficult? Sorry. The same exam in foundation, many have not able to clear. But one fellow got 275. Is it easy or difficult? யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. The same exam in which I wrote, many of my friends could not clear, but I scored second rank in accounts in southern region. Was it easy or difficult? I am not saying this to boast, பத்தியா எவ்வளோ மார்க் எடுத்திருக்கேன் அப்படி இல்லை. நான் 40 கூட எடுத்திருக்கேன். I got 40 in other subjects also. Whether exams are easy or difficult, it depends on you only. It is not dependent on the exam. It is not dependent upon the question paper. It is not dependent upon the syllabus. It is not dependent on the system. It completely depends on you. Am I correct or wrong? புரியுதில்லை? So if one can clear CA, why can't we? We can also clear. We have some good examples here. Some final students also sitting. They have been successful in their first attempt in intermediate. Not everybody, but some of them have been successful in first attempt. One of the students in our classes has passed CPT, inter, final, everything in first attempt. Now she is a chartered accountant. Hardly 21, 22 years of age. If that is possible to that one person, how it is not possible to others? Is it not? See, people are able to climb Himalayas, they are able to land their foot on moon. Can we not pass CA exams? Think பண்ணி பாருங்க. We are able to do so many things. வீணா நம்ப இல்லை. நான் நிலால கால் வைக்கல சார்னு சொல்லாத. உன்ன மாதிரி ஒரு ஆள் தான். Somebody, and 1969, see how many years before this has happened. Armstrong set his foot on moon when? 1969. அவ்வளோ வருஷம் முன்னாடி a person can do that. இது 2018, almost 50 years since. Can you not pass CA exams? It's possible, ma. Absolutely possible. How? அதுதான். இந்த traits எல்லாம் இருந்தால் நல்லது. If you have all these characteristics as an individual, இருந்தால் நல்லது. இல்லைன்னா டெவலப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அவ்வளோதான். 3 C's. Confidence, conviction and concentration. ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. The 3 C's இருந்தால் பாஸ் பண்ணிடலாமா சார்? 3 C's இருந்தால் பாஸ் பண்ணிடலாமா? அது எப்படி முடியும்? I am a very confident person. I have conviction that I will pass. I can concentrate. Only 3 characteristics இருந்தால் பாஸ் பண்ணிடலாமா? இன்னும் நிறைய இருக்கு இல்லையா? Anything that you do, தமிழில் சொல்லுவாங்க, CA கஷ்டம்தான், ஆனால் இஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணு. புரியுதா? கஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணுறதோட எப்படி பண்ணலாம்? இஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணுங்க. கஷ்டம்தான், கஷ்டத்தை இஷ்டமாக பண்ணால் எப்படி இருக்கும்? அட்லீஸ்ட் வில் என்ஜாய் இல்லையா? அதுக்கு இங்கிலீஷில் என்ன பேர்? Passion. Wonderful, correct, very good. Passion ரொம்ப முக்கியம். It's very, very, very vital. Passion. I have been a teacher for almost 27 years. To be a teacher, passion is more important. Whether you earn money or not, whether students come or not, I don't care. But I really thank you for having joined this session in spite of this indulgent rains. It's wonderful that all of you have come. In fact, I was thinking ஒரு 10 பேர் தான் வருவாங்க. Because the weather was not great. But in spite of that, you guys have managed to come. It speaks of your interest and your relentless pursuit of success in this exam. So I am really happy and thank you for that. Because only 10 had come, நான் யாருக்கு அட்ரஸ் பண்ணுறது? I was thinking that only. From yesterday evening, that was a thought in my mind. They have invited me, I accepted. But I should talk to students. If students do not come, then what will happen? But I had the conviction in myself that yes, definitely my students will come. I believe that, and my belief is also being proved. Is it not? Passion. I am talking about passion. Passion and ஈடுபாடு. Anything that you do it passionately. I hope the way in which I teach in the class, you might have understood. That is completely passion. It's not just you earn money like that. அதெல்லாம் கிடையாது. Of course, definitely, you are going to make big money. Nobody will stop you making big money. The day you become chartered accountant, கவலையே படாது. You will buy car, you will buy house, you will become director of company, CFO. என்ன வேணும் உனக்கு? எல்லாம் கிடைக்கும். There is no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt. Correct? Before I cleared CA, 1995, there was only one bicycle in my house. Today I have lot of assets. சொன்னா boast பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும். But I do have lot of assets. To put it simply, only 4 cars I have in my house. So shirt color கேத்த மாதிரி கார்ல வரலாம். இன்னைக்கு white shirt போட்டிருக்கேன், white கார்ல வந்திருக்கேன். சொல்லணும்ல இதெல்லாம். Then only you will know. And what I'm trying to say, once you become a chartered accountant, all your dreams are going to come true. But your dream is to become a chartered accountant. அதுதான் முக்கியம் இல்லையா? What is your dream? Dream is to become a chartered accountant. அதுக்கப்புறம் nobody can prevent your success. No doubt. You will one day say, enough is enough. Money போரும்பா, முடியல. நிறைய மணி இருக்கு. இன்கம் டேக்ஸ் ஆஃபீஸ் பக்கத்துலேயே இருக்கு. The more money you earn, the more the tax you have to pay. Then you have to think about how to save that money. How to hide that money. எல்லாம் பண்ணாதீங்க சொல்கிறேன் இல்லையா? அப்படி ஒரு டைம் வரும். You will remember my words. ஆனால் அதெல்லாம் அச்சீவ் பண்ணணும் இல்லை, அதுதான் முக்கியம். அப்போ என்ன வேணும்? Whatever you do it with complete passion. Passion இல்லைன்னா எதுவுமே பண்ண முடியாதுமா. Passion இருந்தால் you can do anything. That's all. Because without passion to do something, it's like a duty. You know, I used to tell in the classroom, accounting is not an act of recording. It is an art of recording. Art in an act in an act is doing something. Art is doing with complete interest. Can you compel a poet to write a poem on Independence Day? Compel பண்ணி எழுத முடியுமா? முடியாது. It comes naturally because he likes writing poem. அப்படியே வரும், தானா வரும். அக்கவுண்டிங் அப்படி பண்ணணும்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஆர்ட்டு, கலை, அந்த மாதிரி யூ ஷுட் டூ. அது மாதிரி சிஏவும் அப்படி பண்ணுங்க, பேஷனேட்டாக பண்ணுங்க. You should be passionate in whatever you are doing, whether you are a chartered accountant or not, whether you are pursuing medicine or anything. Whatever you do it with passion. Then only you'll get the desired results. இஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணுங்க, ஈடுபாடோடு பண்ணுங்க. அப்போ தான் நீங்கள் நினைக்கிற ரிசல்ட்ஸ் கிடைக்கும். Very, very important. Correct, no? So note down P for passion. Okay. நான் கிளாஸ் மாதிரி நோட் டவுன் பண்ண சொல்கிறான்னு நினைக்காது. என்ன நோட் பண்ணல பண்ணால் நாட் அ ப்ராப்ளம். நோட் பண்ணால் ஞாபகம் வச்சுப்பீங்க. பிகாஸ் இங்கே ஷார்ட் மெமரி ரொம்ப பயங்கரமாக இருக்குது. டைவர்ஷன்ஸ் ஆர் தேர். பட் ஐ வுட் ப்ரிஃபர் யூ நோட் இட் டவுன் இன் அ மைண்ட். தட் இஸ் மோர் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். பட் அப்பப்போ மறந்து போயிடும். அதனால் இந்த பேப்பர் வச்சு பார்த்துக்குவோம். ஓகே. ஸோ வித் கம்ப்ளீட் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட், வித் கம்ப்ளீட் பேஷன், கம்ப்ளீட் ஈடுபாடு, இஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணுங்க, கட்டாயமாக பாஸ் பண்ணிடலாம். டவுட் இல்லை. நான் அப்படி தான் பண்ணுறேன், அப்படி தான் பண்ணேன். தட்ஸ் ஹவ் ஐ டிட் இட். ஜாயின் பண்ணும்போது ஐ ஃபவுண்ட் இட் வெரி டஃப். பட் ஐ செட் நோ, ஒன் டே ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிகம் அ சார்ட்டர்ட் அக்கௌண்டன்ட். ஈவன் தோ இட் இஸ் டிஃபிகல்ட், லெட் மீ டூ இட் வித் கம்ப்ளீட் பேஷன். டீச்சிங் அவ்வளோ ஈஸி இல்லை. பேசிகிட்டே இருக்கணும், நிறையா படிச்சுட்டு வரணும் இல்லையா? ப்ரிப்பேர்டாக இருக்கணும். இல்லை ப்ரில்லியன்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் லைக் யூ, நான் டவுட்டு கேட்டால் நான் என்ன பண்ணுறது? ஸோ ஐ ஷுட் கம் ஃபுல்லி ப்ரிப்பேர்ட். இஃப் ஐ டூ இட் ஆஸ் அ டியூட்டி, ஐ வில் ஃபர்கெட். இஃப் ஐ டூ இட் வித் பேஷன், ஐ வில் நாட். ஐ வில் ரிமெம்பர். ஸோ therefore, please remember, don't pursue this course as a duty. Goals are definitely important. No doubt that you should have goals in life. You should definitely have goals in life. Assume a football match where there is no goal post. What will happen? France versus another country. Football match for World Cup. Ultimately France won the cup, right? Suppose assuming in that final match there was no goal post at all. எங்கே போய் கோல் அடிப்பாங்க? It's very essential that people should have goals in life. But only goals will you make successful, will you make you successful. Ambition இருக்கணும், objective இருக்கணும், goals இருக்கணும். But you should also know the way in which you have to reach the goals. That is more important. Correct, no? According to me, goal is like a destiny. Yeah, destination. You have to reach that. But how to reach that? You should have a proper path. Path should be clear. The journey எப்படி பண்ண போகிறோம், how are you going to traverse, how I am going to reach that. There should be a process. That is more important. If my process and my journey and the path is clear, path is correct, there is no doubt I will reach the destination. Correct? No? So what is more important in life? Is it the journey or the destiny? Journey or destiny? Journey. Even this lecture is a journey. The purpose is to help you to pass the CA exam. But what we are doing, we are undergoing a process of listening. I am undergoing process of telling you how to do that. Process correct இருந்தா destination correct தான் இருக்கும். You should definitely have an eye on the destiny, but you should not lose sight of the journey. It's very, very important. கரெக்டா? அது எப்போ அப்படி இருக்கும்? சிஏல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய வாட்டி டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் எல்லாம் வரும். Disturbance in the case, maybe you have not cleared in first attempt, like that it may come. Unless you have complete passion, you can't overcome the disturbance. You get depressed. அப்படி ஆயிடுவோம். புரியுதா? One failure, yes, definitely you may lose 6 months. 6 months loss, I normally tell the students, 6 months loss results in loss of 6 lakh rupees. Because a chartered accountant can easily earn 1 lakh per month. Don't ask me, sir, how much you are earning. 1 lakh சொல்லிட்டேன்ல, புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். That is, once you become a CA, first month you can get 1 lakh salary. I finished 22 years before. அப்படின்னா 22 lakhs per month தான் அப்படி கேட்காது. உடனே மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணக்கூடாது. We get remunerated for the work we do, that's it. Actually, we get remunerated more than what we do also. Sometimes I myself feel, do I deserve to earn so much income? But I also convince myself, if I earn so much income, I deserve that. அவ்வளோதான். புரியுதா? Therefore, dear friends, நிறைய டிப்ரெஷன் வரும், டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் வரும், in between இந்த மாதிரி வரும். Particularly, if you have not been able to clear in first attempt. I am not sure whether all of you are going to write first attempt or second. அது வேண்டாம், that's not required. Anybody who is appearing first attempt, ensure that you clear in first attempt itself. That is very important. But if you have not been able to clear in first attempt, it's not that the world will come down. அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். The earth will keep moving. The sun will shine. Today it's not coming, but still வந்துரும். Daily sun வந்துரும். Correct? Everything is going to happen. It did not happen to you this time. Don't worry, it will happen next time. ஒன்றும் கஷ்டம் இல்லை. I also failed and passed and failed. அப்படிதான் நான் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். I was not a rank holder, nor I was a first attempt pass. But I have been, fairly successful as a chartered accountant and also as a teacher. எல்லாம் ஒரே காரணம் தான்மா, பேஷன் இருந்தால் போதும். Passionately you do something, okay? Passionate-ஆக இருக்கும்போது some disturbance வரட்டும். Passion இருந்தால் you can overcome the depression, overcome the disturbance. That is more important. So do it with passion. Number 1. P number 1. அடுத்து என்ன? There is something called perseverance. அப்படி வேர்டு கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? Perseverance. Have you heard about this word? Perseverance. என்னது இது? What is perseverance? தமிழில் சொல்லணும்னா விடாமுயற்சி, அவ்வளோதான். பேஷன் இருந்தால் பர்சிவியரன்ஸ் தானாக வந்துடும். புரியுதா? இஃப் யூ ஹேவ் த பேஷன், யூ வில் டெஃபினெட்லி பர்சிவியர், நோ டவுட். சப்போஸ் யூ ஆர் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டட் இன் சம்திங், ஒரு வாட்டி கிடைக்கலன்னா விட்டுருவீங்களா? ஒரு மூவி டவுன்லோட் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணுறீங்க, கிடைக்கல, விட்டுருவீங்களா? சொல்லுமா? ஆக்சுவலாக டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி பார்க்குறது என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க தப்பு. ஆனால் நீ சொன்னால் கேட்க மாட்டாயிரும். ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் மூவி நேற்று தான் ரிலீஸ் ஆச்சு, இன்றைக்கே பார்க்கணும். எத்தனை வாட்டி ட்ரை பண்ணுவீங்க? ஹவு மெனி டைம்ஸ் யூ வில் ட்ரை? Because you are passionate. அந்த மூவி பார்க்கணும் இல்லையா? இல்லை அந்த கிரிக்கெட் மேட்ச், ஃபுட்பால் மேட்ச் பார்த்தே ஆகணும். கரண்ட்டு போனால் கூட எப்படியோ அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணி பார்க்குறீங்கல்ல, வாட்ஸ்அப் ஏதோ ஒன்று. ஆர் யூ டூயிங் தட் ஆர் நாட்? புரியுதா? ஸோ தேர்ஃபோர் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், ஓகே, பர்சிவர் பண்ணுங்க. டோன்ட் கெட் டிப்ரெஸ், டோன்ட் கெட் டிஜெக்டட். விடாமுயற்சி கடைசி வரைக்கும். நான்லாம் 2 வாட்டி ஃபெயில் ஆகி தான் பாஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஃபஸ்ட் வாட்டி when I failed, I thought that is end of my world. Because I had no other way to grow in life. This was the only option available for me. I thought, we are not able to clear ennachu. Like that I was thinking. But suppose I had stopped at that, today I will be sitting in there, somewhere there. நானும் கேட்டுருப்பேன், யாரோ பேசியிருப்பாங்க எப்படி சிஏ பாஸ் பண்ணுறது. But luckily, I had the, urge to persevere. விடாமுயற்சி இருந்தது. That's why I am able to become a chartered accountant. I am speaking to you on this very important subject. You understand? So be passionate about whatever you do. Of course, now the purpose is facing CA exam and passing that. Passionate இருங்க, CA கோர்ஸில் passionate இருங்க. விடாமுயற்சி, perseverance, விடாதீங்க. முடியும், நம்மளால முடியும். இட்ஸ் பாசிபிள். நமக்கு கான்ஃபிடென்ஸ் இருக்குது, கன்விக்ஷன் இருக்குது, பேஷன் இருக்குது, விடாமுயற்சி இருக்குது. எப்படி நம்ம பாஸ் பண்ணாமல் இருக்க முடியும்? we will definitely clear, no doubt about that. You understand? Planning அப்படின்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது. In order to give this small speech of 30 to 40 minutes, I had planned 3-4 days. புரியுதா? என்ன பேசணும், எப்படி பேசணும், how the students will react, how they will reciprocate, then what I should say, இதெல்லாம் பிளானிங். நோட்ஸ் எடுத்து மைண்டில் போட்டு ரிஹர்ஸ் பண்ணி இப்படியெல்லாம் நான் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அப்போ தான் பேச முடியும் இல்லையா? பிளானிங். பீப்புள் சே இஃப் யூ ஃபெயில் டு பிளான், யூ பிளான் டு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. நம்ம அது வேண்டாம். யூ பிளான் டு பி சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல் இன் லைஃப். Forget that fail to plan, plan to fail. வேண்டாம். You are going to plan. புரியுதா? You are going to plan. What are you going to plan? Why are you going to plan? You are going to plan to succeed in this examination. Correct இல்லையா? எப்படி சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும். பிளானிங்னா என்ன பண்ணணும்? சிம்பிள்மா. How many subjects are there? How many papers are there? How much time I have to spend on one particular subject or for one particular paper? How much time is available? Requirement, availability should match. That is planning. What I am supposed to do? I am supposed to clear the exam in this November term. That is the objective. How much time I have? From today, we have only 75 days. How many subjects I have? How many papers I have to study? You can prepare a matrix. Hours available, time required. Try to match it. Planning. Very, very important. Correct, no? Time கம்மியாக இருக்குது சார்னா படிக்கிற டைம் அதிகப்படுத்திக்கணும். That's all. Now only I am going to start preparing for exams, sir. Don't worry. Even now you have 75 days. I will tell you one small thing. I started studying on August 1, 1992. I wrote my exam on November 1, 1992. You tell me how many days were there between? Around 90 days. The classes were going on till 15th October. I was attending the classes. I was also preparing for exam. I was able to clear that exam. So roughly I prepared for around 90 days. I was able to clear the exam. Okay, your abilities could be different, but what is constant is your urge to work. Work should be according to a proper structure, proper plan. You can't just keep on working without having any plan in your mind. That's very important, correct? What are the subjects? What are the papers? what is the time required, what is the time available, the match panningana, it's possible to, do well in the exam. Right, sir? Third P sollitan. Passion, perseverance, planning. Fourth enna? Practice. All professionals have to practice. CA, cost accountant, engineers, doctors, lawyers, what they do, they practice. You understand? Because practice only makes you perfect, that's what people say. But correct practice, not any wrong practices, correct practice makes you correct. So what you plan, you have to practice, that is more important. Because people plan, but they don't execute that, that is a problem. So plan well and do according to the plan, execute the plan, implement the plan. Practice what you have planned, that is very, very important, correct? No? So therefore, be passionate, have perseverance, plan. Plan பண்ணி வீட்டில் ஏதாவது புக் அடியில் வச்சிடாத. டெய்லி அந்த பிளானை பார்க்கணும். That's how I became a chartered accountant. Very simple. I planned to become a chartered accountant in November 1995. Even now அந்த புக் என் வீட்டில் இருக்கு. I've written in my book that I will become a chartered accountant on or before 1995 November. I passed CA in November 1995. So plan பண்ணியாச்சு. என்ன பண்ணோம்? Then I listed out the procedures, how to do that, how to execute the plan. Execution of plan la first thing என்ன தெரியுமா? You have to read the plan daily. Not completely. At least look at that paper once. What is that you have told yourself? It's a commitment you are giving to yourself. Purida, you are committing your mind. There is a subconscious mind within yourself which will never make you asleep. That's what our former president said. தூங்க விடாம செய்கிறது தான் ட்ரீம் இல்லையா? சிஏ முடிக்கணும் சார், படுத்து தூங்கி ட்ரீம் வருதா பார்க்கலாம். அப்படி கிடையாது. The plan பண்ணி, if you put it on paper and you put it in your mind, I'm sure you will not go to sleep. Because you have divided the plan into various sub-segments on a daily basis, correct இல்லையா? அந்த செக்மெண்ட் முடிச்சாதான் தூக்கம் வரும். Because நான் அதை ஃபீல் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். I felt that. Suppose my plan is like this. Today I have to study this particular income tax, this particular chapter. At least 4 problems I should practice. If I have not done it, I cannot sleep. புரியுதா? அதனால் பிளான் பண்ணுறது இட்ஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். பட் பிளானை ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுறது அதோட இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அதான் 4th P, ப்ராக்டிஸ். அப்புறம் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் ஒன்று இருக்குது. ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் பிஃபோர் எக்ஸாம், ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் டியூரிங் தி எக்ஸாம். 2 things வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். என்ன ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணும்? அவர் chairman told you, please practice all that is given in the study material. Don't ignore study material. That's very important. Don't ignore study material. I welcome Mr. Vijay Kumar, renowned accounts faculties. Thank you for joining us, sir. He has been an inspiration to all accounting faculties. I am one among them. Okay. என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன்? ப்ரிப்பரேஷன். ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் ஸ்டடி மெட்டீரியல் படிக்காமல் விட்டுறதப்பா, வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸ்டடி மெட்டீரியல் கம்ப்ளீட்லி யூ ஹவ் டு ஸ்டடி. வெரி தட் இஸ் வை இட் இஸ் கால்ட் ஸ்டடி மெட்டீரியல். புரியுதா? ஸ்டடி மெட்டீரியல். Don't ignore the study material. Of course, the institute will also provide something called practice manual and all. For foundation, it may not be available because it is the first few exams. For new syllabus, practice manual may be given in future. As exam vandadam practice manual kudukka mudiyum. You understand? So don't ignore study material, practice manual, revision test papers. Another very important thing. RTP is prepared in a proper manner that the latest amendments, everything, all these are covered properly. So if you focus on the revision test paper itself, around 20-25 marks you will get it from there. That is also there.
We will continue.
Yeah.
After that.
I'll finish.
No. We will continue because 8:20, 8:30 we have to close. Let us continue in the 15-20 minutes. Okay? Then let us break.
So shall we continue after the break?
Yes.
We'll continue after the break, okay? Because other things are happening. We'll stop now. We'll continue and then we'll finish. Are you okay with this? Yes. Thank you.
Flag hoisting is there at 8:30, so that's why I requested, and he will continue his speech after that. Okay?
Please join for the Independence Day celebration.
Successful, that's all. This is how I plan. 6:30 to 9:30, 10 to 1, 2 to 5, 5:30, 8:30. I divide the day into 4 segments, each 3 hours. Okay? So at what time, what I will be doing, I know. I know this for the next few months. In September, my schedule is complete. Almost. So therefore, shall I show what I am supposed to today? Today, we are standing in CA Institute. I am speaking to you, is it not? That means I should know what I should be doing now. It's already planned. இப்ப தெரியுதா பாரு. Today is Wednesday. I have written ICAI Independence Day. That I will be in CA Institute and trying to harass you with my lecture. Is it not? அதான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். After this session is over, I will be going to some other class. Simple. So, what I am trying to say, have you planned like this? Plan பண்ணுங்க அவ்வளவுதான். Very simple. You also plan like this. But you can do better planning. எனக்கு டெக்னாலஜி எவ்வளோ யூஸ் பண்ண தெரியும். Only this much I know. You could use the technology better. So, please divide your day into 4 segments. Possibly you can add one more segment. 10:30 to 12:30 after night. இல்லை மார்னிங் 4 to 6. இந்த மார்னிங் 4 o'clock கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? ரொம்ப நல்ல டைம் படிக்கிறதுக்கு. ஆனால் அதுக்கு 3:30 மணிக்கு எழுந்துக்கணும். That's more important, இல்லையா? I have done it. That's all I can tell you, right? முடிஞ்சா கொஞ்சம் get up early in the morning. It's very important. Because they call it as Brahma Muhurtam. அப்படி ஒரு யூசேஜ். நல்ல டைம் அது படிக்கிறது. Disturbance will be very, very less. Particularly in the theory subjects இருக்கு இல்லையா? நைட்டில் படிக்காதீங்க. ஏன்னா புக்கே முதல்ல பெருசாக இருக்கும். இந்த தியரி சப்ஜெக்ட் புக்கெல்லாம் அப்படியே படிச்சிங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. அப்படியே அது ஒரு பில்லோ மாதிரி அப்படியே தூங்கிடுவீங்க. எழுந்து பார்த்தா காத்தால 7 மணி ஆகிடும். அந்த மாதிரி. அப்போது when your mind is free, when your mind is ready to learn something, அந்த மாதிரி டைமில் you can read these theory subjects. Morning time, it is my choice actually. You see, some people may have a different approach. My approach was like this. I used to reserve that early morning time between 4 and 6 or whatever when I was a student to study this infotech ஒரு பேப்பர் இருக்குல்லே உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப டஃப் பேப்பர் அதுதான். பட் டஃப்பாக இருந்தால் என்ன ஈஸியாக இருந்தால் you have to pass that paper, correct? No. You may be wondering why I need to study this. I want to become chartered accountant. Today everything is technology. அதை படிக்காமல் you can't do anything. So, you can study these subjects at those times. So, planning is nothing more. Using your time properly and executing it correctly, that is more important. Preparation. I told you preparation before the exam and during the exam. The 3 hours of exam, the preparation has to be very good. Strategic time management. You have to manage your time properly. It's very, very important. Correct? No? All the work you have done 3 months before the exam, you know how to be properly executed in the 3 hours in the exam. Fortunately, you guys are getting 15 minutes time to read the paper also. And the 15 minutes time to read the paper should be used productively. You can decide in that 15 minutes which question to be attempted first, then next, like that. Or which question I should not attempt at all. Because many times we choose a wrong question to answer, it takes a lot of time in the exam, 1.5 hours. Then what will you do in the remaining 90 minutes? You understand that. So there should be proper planning during the exam also. That 3 hours strategic management of time also is very, very essential. You understand. So prepare before the exam, study material I told you, practice manual, revision test paper, and the CA Institute is normally coming out with compendiums, compilations, any latest changes. I know you are aware that 6 months before exam, all the amendments you should be thorough. All these are normally covered in the RTPs or any new issues by CA Institute. You have to take care of all these things. Today, information is available everywhere, ma. I think you guys know better than me, right? Information is available in different forms. Even CA Institute has mobile apps, what is that? Website, lectures, video lectures are there, audio lectures are there. Almost all the papers, all these chapters have been covered by the CA Institute. A wonderful job, and it's all free of cost, correct? No? Now you tell me which institute gives all these facilities free of cost. You see, it's not that facility is available, you should make use of the facility. That is more important. Facility nariya irukku. Infrastructure, institute is always willing to do everything that you want. With latest technology, everything is available. We have to make use of all these facilities. Because resource irudhu mukkiyam illa. How you productively use the resources, that is more important. Institute coaching classes also give you all the infrastructure facilities. They hire the best faculties in Chennai. Enna vitrunga, generally solren. Otherwise, almost all the best faculties are teaching in Chennai. Particularly, you might have heard about Dr. Vittal, having more than 50 years of teaching experience. He is teaching only in our institute. You can't find him in other institutes. Such a great teaching personalities are there as part of the faculty team. But unless you use the resources properly, the problem is not with the institute or with the others. It is mainly with us only. Nalla prepare pannunga. Okay, study material, don't forget, practice manual, RTPs. The 3 hours in the exam, time management, if you do all this carefully, definitely one day. Why one day? The next attempt, whichever is your next attempt, is it November or May or whichever attempt, there is no doubt that you are going to become a chartered accountant. So today I have given you some tips. Certain personal characteristics you should have, certain planning and all you have to do, is it not? Certain things are particularly relating to you only. Certain things can be, general for others. For example, the first 3 things I told you. Confidence, conviction and concentration, 3 C's. Then I told you passion, perseverance. All these are highly personal. It is related to the particular person. But what is general? Everybody can plan, everybody can practice, and everybody should prepare well for the examination. So therefore, if you have the confidence and conviction and the concentration, if you are passionate and you are having the perseverance, you plan well, you practice well, you prepare well for the exam, why you will only pass the CA exam? Why can't you become rank holders? What rank holders do? You ask them, they will tell you, CA is easy course. How they become rank holders? Very simple, consistent preparation for the exam. One of the rank holders told me, sir, CA very easy course. Eppadi pa ketta? 2 மணி நேரம் படிச்சா போறோம். Sir, you tell me 12 hours. 12 hours August la irundhu padikkanum. Suppose you are writing in November, you should study at least 12 hours a day. Suppose you are writing next November, that is November 2019, 2 hours படிச்சா போறோம். நிறைய time இருக்கு. That's what I told you, planning. Time available, time required. So the one who got the All India rank, he told me, sir, I started studying for final once I finished intern. Immediately I registered, I got the final book, I started preparing. அப்போ 2 hours படிச்சா போறோம்ல. Consistency, you can't eat 10 days food in one day, இல்லையா? It's a very simple thing. on a daily basis, consistently, if you plan and prepare well, CA is actually not a course for only intelligent people. Understand, CA is a course well designed for hardworking people. I am one of the examples for that. Intelligence namakku romba dooram. I am not that intelligent. I would have scored marks in exam, but that is not really intelligence. Adella memory power. உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் how to get marks in exam. அதெல்லாம் ஸ்கூல் காலேஜில் அது மாதிரி we can do, but here it is not possible. Even that 40-50 marks you get in CA exam is definitely derived out of hard work and understanding the subject conceptually. அப்படி இருந்தால் தான் you can clear these exams, இல்லையா? So therefore, if you have all these personal qualities and you are willing to plan everything, you are going to pass CA exam. Not only pass, you are going to excel in that. You are going to be an achiever. You are going to be a rank holder. Absolutely no doubt about that. Therefore, dear friends, ஒரு சின்ன exercise பண்ணலாம். என்ன exerciseனா, you have a passion, you have conviction. இது ரெண்டும் இப்படி பண்ணுங்க. சவுண்ட் வருதா? வரல. You have confidence, you have perseverance. பண்ணுங்க. சவுண்ட் வருதா? கொஞ்சம் வருதா? You are able to concentrate. You also plan well. நல்லா பண்ணுங்க. சவுண்ட் வருதா? கொஞ்சம். You also prepare 4 fingers. You also practice well for the exam. Then see what happens. Your voice will be heard. It's not noise, its voice will be heard. The day you will be admired, adored, if you practice all these principles in life, particularly for the purpose of passing CA exam. Thank you for your patience. I hope to meet you in any other opportunity the Institute gives me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your scintillating address. I now request our Regional Council member, CAR Emavati Madam, to address the student.
Dear members and students, and respected chairman, and my colleague, Kasturi Rangan sir, a happy Independence Day. On this auspicious day, we talk good about our nation and about our CA profession and about our course also. That's why we have invited Kasturi Rangan sir to speak on how to tackle Chartered Accountancy examination. All the points we know already, but summing up is very, very important. That's what he has done in a beautiful manner. All the points together, he has spoken to you. One more thing I want to add. In the wrestling ground also, you will not be considered as defeated if you fall. You will be considered as defeated only if you are not able to get up. Keep that in mind. Go ahead. Whatever tricks, strategies taught to you, apply that. Each one will have different strategy. Apply it. He said, we are all normal. We are not extraordinary brain and all that. When I got 3rd class in BCom, he said he is average. I don't know about him, but for me, I am very clear. I am 3rd class in BCom examination. I am able to become chartered accountant, and I have become regional counsel. If I am able to do it, why can't you? Why can't you? I think you are better than me. So what is needed is, as he rightly said, not intelligence, hard work. Intelligence is also needed, but hard work together, you will be able to crack the exam. All the best, students. Thank you for that.
Thank you, madam. I now request CA Anand Kumar sir to address the student in a few minutes.
Happy Independence Day, and very happy to meet quite a few youngsters. Good numbers, very satisfying. We are quite strong as chartered accountants in numbers, but not in this hall now. There are only about 10 of my colleagues here, but overwhelming is the student population which has come here, braving the rain and the time constraints with the exam hardly about 3 months around the corner. Dear friends, I would like to address the students more than my colleagues because my colleagues are very knowledgeable. I don't have to address them. Students also, most of them are probably more knowledgeable than I in certain sectors of the knowledge required for a chartered accountant. I too depend on them quite often for operating the computers, for knowing certain nuances of operation of computer. But one thing, I am a student from 1980 till now, and I would like to be the student till I breathe my last. That should be the attitude for every one of us. Exams are a passing game. They are a qualifying event. What is required in life is not 50% score, but 100%. We can't say that we have done 99% reporting properly. Whether it is 3CB, 3CD or independent audit report, we cannot say that we have done 99% justice. We have got to do 100% justice. The world is moving towards more perfection, more knowledge. See, how many of you are outstation students? Keep your hands up and raise your second hand if you are in non-Tamil. The one hand people can put them down. The non-Tamil outstation students, how many of you have learned Tamil? You are very busy. You don't want to learn. That is the truth. Why don't you learn Tamil? We are here, and how many of you are from Andhra Pradesh? I hail from Andhra Pradesh. I am a. What is your opinion on the food available in Chennai? I can say that you will all agree that the food is not good. You are not happy with the percentage of chilies or salt in the pickles. Why do you clamor or worry about food so much? You have so many other things to learn and worry than just food. See what is happening. Once you are in Rome, be Romans. Learn Tamil. And learn what is happening around. Don't spend time on searching for that pickle wherever it is, or pappu wherever it is. Sir?
You stick to the subject.
Yeah. And coming to this, a good reminder, thank you. I just wanted to bring to your notice a paper write-up on the art of writing a judgment. This is an analysis of two youngsters of the advocate profession in Hindu of the recent times. They are more or less of your age. They have criticized even the Chief Justice of India, Deepak Mistra's judgments. The judgments running to 500 pages or more. But what we are used to is the tribunal judgment or CIT judgment which says allowed or dismissed in the end. We read only that very importantly. But here, 500 pages of writing on one subject based on the case before them. The young advocates, they are pointing out that in Deepak Mishra's judgments, in one particular judgment about the the division of power between the Delhi government and the central government, he has used 228 words separated by over 6 commas in one sentence, and there were 17 ands, ANDS in that one sentence. See, what is happening is even the Chief Justice of India's judgment is being threadbare, analyzed and presented for public analysis. Days are not far when our reports are going to be so thoroughly examined by the public. I am very happy to say that your syllabus is stronger than us, you are more prepared to face the world than us. The institute itself is changing the syllabus quite often to suit the requirements of the country. Your people having abundance of everything, the teaching material, the study material, or the sources of information for equipping yourself for facing the exam, you are definitely much better than us. You have more people to help you. So you are more qualified to get qualified. What is required is application of mind and a thorough liking and love for the subject. See, even in my days, from the day I joined the CA, just like people asking doctors, as soon as I see a doctor, even if they don't have any disease or any problem, they will consult him. Like that, every chartered accountant, even in the student days, he is asked, see, what to do, what is the tax limit, or some question or other will come from your known circles. But that known circle is getting more and more informed. They are also knowledgeable. They will question you very trickily today than in our days. In spite of this abundance available to you, what is going to be, I'm going to finish. Yeah. What is going to be in shortage is food, air. The farmers are getting reduced in numbers and pollution is increasing. I will not be surprised if the CA syllabus includes these things, say, down the line after 5 years or 10 years. I thought of one thing and told our chairman. A few days later, I will be able to keep one compost bin here for the use of the institute for depositing the biodegradable matters. We are generating a lot of such things in our eateries here. They are being taken away by the corporation, once in a week or so by lorries. That trouble should be reduced, and they should be reduced to the compost, which can be used within the institute itself for the growth of the greenery around. Another thing is, I am trying to open a place in Ananagar for studying for the CA students. Mr. Tirukural Bhaskaran, he is prepared to give his premises for the usage, and I have to equip the premises for the usage for good usage of the students. I know the demand for calm place for study. You can. It will be put on the notice board sometime later. I wish your patronage and help for making it a success. All the best to you. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. I now request Chairman SARC and Regional Council Member Yamavati Madam to present a memento as a token of love and affection. I request Gopalakrishna Raju sir to join. Regional Council Member. Thank you, sirs. The formal vote of thanks. We thank the Chairman SARC. We thank the Regional Council members, Yamavati Madam, Gopalakrishna Raju sir, having graced this occasion, and the Speaker of the session, CA GP Kasurinan sir, who has readily agreed to address the students. He has been a great source of help to us in conducting quiz program, as I already told. Many programs he has addressed. Thank you very much, sir. We will again be utilizing your services. And I thank the members who have joined here for this session. And last but not least, the students who have responded to this program. Even though there is rain, we had some doubts, but there were 120 registrations. We have here 90 students, I think. Thank you very much for making this program a great.
That shows their
dedication. With this dedication, I think you all will qualify the first attempt. Same dedication. Please give it to your studies also. Thank you very much. Now I request all of you to raise for the national anthem to conclude this program.
शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय जय